Good afternoon. Welcome to your seated Pilates in the sun. Actually, the sun is not quite round to this bit of the park yet, but it was too busy in the bit that was sunny, so I'm sat on my little bench in a bit of shade. But still, it's very pleasant, it's very warm, so I thought I'd do another little seated workout outside. I'll do a little bit of mobility and then I'm going to do some upper body work. I've got my weights. If you've got weights, then you can use those. If you haven't got weights, you could use water bottles, you could use cans of beans or something, or no weights at all is absolutely fine. Hello, how lovely to see you. So yeah, use weights if you've got them, but don't worry if you haven't. Focusing on the upper body, doing some strength work in the sun. So let's start. So we're sitting up nice and tall, so I haven't got a back to my chair, obviously I'm on a bench. Make sure you're not leaning back in your chair. You are sitting up nice and tall away from the back of the chair. You've got your feet hip distance apart and your knees are over the top of your ankles. You've got your string pulling your head up towards the ceiling, so you're sitting up nice and tall, really trying to lengthen the spine and lengthen the neck. Your shoulders are rolling back and the shoulder blades sliding down the back of your ribs, and your pelvic floor is tightening up. So you're imagining that you're stopping yourself having a wee, tightening up those pelvic floor muscles. You're tightening up the tummy muscles, you're squeezing your belly button in a little bit, pulling your tummy in, pulling the belt in nice and tight, but not so much that you can't breathe, because you've still got to be able to breathe in through your nose and blow out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and blow out through your mouth. Lovely. Hello, good afternoon. Alright, so this is nice and gentle until I get to the weights at least, so you could join in with this if you wanted to. Just a nice little gentle warm up, and then I'm going to add some weights. Okay, sitting up tall, let's start with the shoulders. We really need to warm the shoulders up quite a lot when we're working with weights. So I'm just going to start with the shoulders. So we're just rolling the shoulders back. You're sitting up nice and tall, and you're lifting up the pelvic floor and squeezing in the tummy. As always with my classes, if there's anything that is not comfortable for you, causes you pain, please don't do it. You need to modify it to make sure that it's okay for your body. So if you've got any shoulder injuries and it hurts you to lift your arms up, then probably don't do those bits. It's might not be the best, and so you can avoid using weights with any problems. So let's roll the shoulders forwards. I can't talk. Roll the shoulders forwards. Lovely. If that's comfortable, just feeling a little bit crunchy, and then gradually they'll get looser and a bit warmer. So then roll them back again. Really feel the shoulder blades sliding down the back of the ribs. After you've done a few of those, it starts to get really warm and a bit uncomfortable. See if we can persevere. So we're going to take the shoulders up and then down. Take them up and down, up and down, and up and down. And then you're going to bring the shoulders forwards and then squeeze the shoulders back. Shoulders forwards, squeezing the shoulder blades together at the back. Forwards and back, and forwards and back, and roll them again. Okay, leave the shoulders at rest, we'll come back to the minute. Let's do the head. Sitting up nice and tall, squeezing the tummy. You're going to breathe in at the front, blowing out as you turn. Any neck injuries or neck problems, please make this movement smaller or gentler. Remember to just adapt it to what's comfortable for you. Nice and smooth, nice and gentle, no jerking movements. And then you're going to drop the chin down to the chest. And only if it's comfortable, you can look up. If it's horrible on your neck, just don't do it. My neck crunches a little bit when I do that. Down nice and slowly. And up. And there's a helicopter. Take your ear to your shoulder, nice and gently. Nice and smooth, nice and slow, and nice and gentle. Not forgetting your breathing. Lovely. So then you're going to come back to the shoulders, so rolling the shoulders back. Let's take the shoulders up and then gradually down. All the way up. Gradually down. Up, down, and up, and down. Roll them again. Lovely. So let's do some wrists. taking the wrists around in a circle. Let's do our numbers. We're going to write the numbers 1 to 10 with your hands. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, just one with the wrist, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Lovely. And just fingers. Okay, elbows. So just going through the bits of the body and just warming up the joints and the muscles a little bit before we add in the weights. There we go, set the arms up, so any problems, just miss out the arms going up. Try to keep the shoulders down. When you lift the arms up, it's really, really easy for the shoulders to hunch up to your ears. So try to avoid that. Think about the neck being nice and long, about the spine being nice and long, the shoulders staying down. Okay, I'm going to do a lovely dumb waiter. So your elbows are tucked into your waist. You're sitting up tall and you're squeezing the tummy in. Breathing in, breathing out as you open up. You're feeling the shoulders rotating around and you're feeling the shoulder blades squeezing together at the back. There's lots of pigeons today, but I haven't seen any squirrels yet. All this dog chasing pigeons. Let's all go in the park. It's all very exciting. Lovely. Oh, there's another dog. Okay. So I'm going to come back to the shoulders again, and I'm going to do 1 to 10 with the shoulders. So imagine that you've got a pencil or a pen digging into your shoulder, so that you're going to write the letters like that. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. That's the dog. 4, 5. Here's the other dog. They're all around me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. And then just roll the shoulders back. Okay. Where's the dog behind? No. All right then. So let's do a bow and arrow. So your shoulders are down. You're going to breathe in as you breathe out, bringing back your bow and arrows. Your elbows coming back. You can do gentle ones without twisting, just focusing on the shoulders. You can add in a twist. So squeeze the tummy in, particularly when you're twisting, because that helps to protect your back. Tighten up the tummy muscles as you twist out. Shoulders are relaxed down away from your ears. You don't want them hunched up to your ears. Lovely. You're breathing nice and deeply. Okay. So I'm going to do a nice side then. Sitting up tall. Squeeze the tummy and you're just sliding down the side. Squeeze the tummy in. You can always have the feet wider if you need to. Right, lovely. So I'm going to just move down to the feet. So I'm just going to lift up the toes, lift up the heels, and lift up the toes, then the heels, the toes, then the heels, toes and heels, toes and heels, and then one heel in the opposite toe. I don't think you can see my feet. One heel in the opposite toe, one heel in the opposite toe, and marching on the spot, sitting up tall, not forgetting your spine to be nice and long, not forgetting your tummy squeezed in. Lovely. Okay, let's just straighten that leg to get the knees going. You're breathing nice and deeply. Okay, and I'll just add in an arm, so I'm going to lift the arm up on the opposite leg. When you're lifting up a leg, you'll want to slump back in the chair, so try not to do that. Try to tighten up the tummy, draw up the string, putting your head up towards the ceiling, towards the sky, and lift it up without letting the rest of your body move. So it's still lovely weather today, so I thought I'd better get out in the sun. I thought there's no point doing my workout in the pool when it's lovely out here, so making the most of whatever sun we've got left. Opposite arm to leg, opposite arm to leg, opposite arm to leg. Lovely, and then the opposite. So that was the same arm as leg, wasn't it? What am I talking about? That was the same arm as leg. Now it's the opposite arm to leg. It's been a long day already. Opposite arm to leg. Okay, if you can manage it, we're going to take that leg up and then out to the side, back and down. You can also do this slower, miss out the arms if you need to. So we're just getting the hips moving, squeeze the tummy in. Let's just do a few more of those. Beautiful. Okay, and then I'm going to get on with the weights. So I said if you haven't got weights, it doesn't matter. Use something else or just not do anything at all. Okay, so I've got my weights. Right, so just focusing on the upper body today, arms and shoulders. So let's do, so I'm going to take the arms out to the side. I'm going to keep the arms reasonably straight. Your palms are facing down. I might be losing my hands not far enough away. So your palms are facing down, your shoulders are staying down. What you don't want is that. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Down away from your ears. Okay, I'm not going to do anything in one position for too long. Have a little rest. I'm just going to do 8 of everything. So I'm going to take it up to the front. So again, your arms are quite straight, your shoulders are down, you're squeezing your tummy in. You can rest it down on your knees if you need to. Don't forget to breathe, that helps. Breathing, keeping the tummy squeezed in. Lovely. Okay. So I'm going to do the dumb weighter that we did before, so it's nice and easy, just a little bit hard with the weights added. So the elbows are tucked right into your waist, so don't let the elbows come away from you, keep them tucked in as if you're pinned down to your sides. Lovely. Don't forget to breathe, don't forget to keep the tummy squeezed in. Very nice. Okay. So we're going to do, let's do a hard one. So your arms are going up to your shoulders and then up to the top. Back to the shoulders and down. Shoulders, up, back and down. Squeeze the tummy in. If anything hurts your back, it's probably because you're not squeezing your tummy in enough. But if it still hurts your back once you've squeezed it in a little more, then please just stop and have a rest. Don't do anything that's painful to you. Little stretches, a little bit of uncomfortable aching in your muscles, that's okay, but not pain. Now I've lost count of how many I've done, so I'm talking too much. That's probably 8, I'm to do 8 of everything. Okay, so we're going to take the arms out to the side. This time your palms are facing up. So see my hands, but your palms are facing up towards the sky. Shoulders are relaxed. Nice deep breathing. Lovely. Relax, roll the shoulders. Okay, I'm going to do one arm at a time now. So one arm and then the other. You can take this up higher if you want to. Take it all the way up if you want to, or just up as far as your shoulder, whatever works for you. All the way up. Breathing, squeezing the tummy in. Okay, lovely. Let's do easy one, biceps. So arms coming up, elbows again tucked into your waist, not letting them come out, knees to your waist. This is nice and easy. And then we'll do some circles. So circles again, keeping the elbows tucked in. It's like skipping. Beautiful. And back the other way. Okay, arms out to the side. This time your palms are facing forwards. So again, they're nice and straight. You're breathing nice and deeply. Feeling the shoulder blades together, feeling the shoulders relaxed. Lovely. Okay, let's do some triceps. So, you've got a choice here. You can either have your hands on your waist, lean forwards a little bit, take the arms behind you. So your shoulders are down, your elbows are high, your elbow's going to stay still. So don't let the elbow move, don't let it come back here, it needs to stay up. So ideally the top of your arm is parallel to the ceiling floor. So that's one option for doing triceps. Also try and keep the elbows tucked in. You don't want them out like that. And tucked in behind you. That's quite hard enough. Oh, there's loads of school kids. Excellent. That's quite hard enough. Have a little rest. The other alternative for triceps is a little bit harder. Your arms are up. Your shoulders are down. Not like that. Keep your shoulders down. Your elbows are high. And the weight's going down behind your head. So keep the elbows still. Keep the tummy squeezed in nice and tight. Lovely. So all this you can do without the weights, not a problem at all. You're still going to be working, just not quite as hard. And relax back down. That's quite hard. Okay, so I'm going to take the palms facing the back. So move back. If you've got a back of a chair and this is awkward, you can always do this standing up. I'm just going to take the arms straight back behind me with my palms facing the back. Arms are straight again. Shoulders are down. Squeeze the tummy in. Lovely. I'm mixing it up a little bit today, not doing too many repetitions of one exercise. So out to the side, this time your palms are facing the back. So I have done all the other positions of your hands. Palms facing the back. This was the hardest one, I think. Just see. Palms facing the back. You can keep your arms straight, that would be better, and then you want it to be seen. Lovely. Okay, so then back to this one where your palms are facing the back. You're going to bring your thumbs in together behind your bottom as if your thumbs touching. You don't have to touch, obviously. Arms are staying straight. Try not to bend them when you're working from the shoulder. Squeeze the tummy in. Lovely. The rest from that one. Okay, this one's quite tricky. You might want to get your hands out, your knees out of the way. You're going to bring your elbows up. You're keeping the hands down towards your chest. The elbows are coming up. It's really easy to let the shoulders come up at the same time as the elbows. Try not to let that happen. Try to keep the shoulders down when the elbows come up. Sitting up tall, squeezing the tummy in. Lovely. Okay, one more in this position. This time your hands are facing, your palms are facing each other as if you're going to clap your hand behind your back. So when you do this, you should really feel the shoulder blades squeezing together behind you. And again, if you haven't got space on the chair, do this one standing up. Sit forwards a little bit. Squeeze the tummy in. Beautiful. All right. Let's just do a few more and then I'm going to finish it. So I'll just do this one. So this is the shoulder press. Arms are coming up, shoulders, and then all the way up. Lovely. Breathing nice and deeply. Don't hold your breath. Lovely. And then we'll do, let's do a chest press. So this way going out. Let's come back together. Sitting tall, you're squeezing the tummy in. There's lots of people around. Beautiful. Okay, very nice indeed. I'm just going to do one more thing, and that's going to be a spine twist. So you can always do a spine twist with your hands in the middle of your chest. That was your nice gentle spine twist. I'm going to do it with the weights. Weights in the middle of the chest. Shoulders are relaxed. You're breathing in as you breathe out. You're twisting. So again, when you're twisting, really try and tighten up the tummy to help your back. Don't let it go, don't let your tummy go. So tighten up, pull the belly button in towards the spine. You can make these twists as big or small as you want to. Any problems with your back, take it easy, take it gently. Oops. It's full go here. I haven't finished now. It's full go. If you can, and you want to add in a little chest opener there. Twist and then open up. Thank you very much. Twist, open up. Twist. Try to keep the knees still. My knees are moving a little bit. Before I get overrun with people doing the gardening, monitoring things. Right, I'm going to finish there. So weights down, roll the shoulders, have a little rest, drink some water. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will be back at some point next week. Oh, dog's having a skirmish. All right, lovely. Thank you very much indeed. Have a lovely weekend. Bye bye.